Hello, and welcome back to Thomas Talks. It's been a moment, I think, since the last time I spoke to you all. I did do the little unboxing on the cruise. Unfortunately, since I came back from the cruise, I've had a week and a bit of being really unwell and just unable to really do much, never mind walk to the kitchen, never mind doing anything on social media, or that's probably why you might have seen Instagram being a little bit less engaging from my part, and also YouTube has become kind of dead still across all the channels. So I'm on the mend, on the antibiotics and on the mend, but I did actually receive a copy of the new fall winter Louis Vuitton 2022 menswear, and I kind of wanted to run through that with you in today's video because I quite enjoy seeing the collections, and you guys obviously like to see what's coming up as well. And without further ado, let's crack on with what's new. So if I have a quick look, the first thing we've got up is the Louis Vuitton Fall Show lookbook. We've got some ready to wear pieces. I did have a quick look at this yesterday just so I could gauge what to show you guys. I did quite like some of the classic cuts and looks. The baggy kind of noughties nostalgia thing isn't jumping out for me, but I'll just quickly flip through all this ready to wear pieces as we're going through. None of it has really jumped out at me to stop and show you, but I may as well show you while we're scrolling through. Got some animals, tie-dye, just random Louis Vuitton looking things that are just very kind of high fashion streetwear. This floral stuff looks very Gucci to me. Somebody will probably comment below and know the exact design and the reasoning behind this motif, but it just reminds me of Gucci and quite Italian more than French. The denim, we'll keep scrolling because we'll get to the good bits, which is going to be some sunglasses, cyclone sunglasses here. They look pretty decent, €595. We've got two LV belts with kind of a flying, they're calling it a dove. Looks quite a widespread wingspan there for a dove, and they're $650. We can get that monogram eclipse or classic monogram. Some other wee belts there. We've got made to order available. Some tapestry again. The caps, bandanas. The ears, hats looks like a Batman knockoff, but that's quite cute. $950. Necklaces, chain, bracelets. I've got kind of a chain earring. I did quite like the psychedelic necklace, but €540, I thought that was quite steep, just because it looks quite nestled in the chest, quite a small piece of metal, and as you know it's going to be costume jewellery, not the fine jewellery. Some animals, a spider brooch, which definitely not. Scroll back. I did quite actually like that clouds necklace on the model. I thought that looked quite different, but for €5,000, hopefully that's going to be a bit more of a fine jewellery piece than just standard costume jewellery. We've got a spray paint can, charm, a varsity jacket charm. We've got a flower charm as well, mushroom tie. This burger box LV flower kind of coaster set, I thought that's quite a neat take on in the fast food. I like the fact that you've got the burger box there and it looks relatively high quality, looks lined and nice materials, and you've got Louis Vuitton coasters. It being €2,000 almost, it's quite pricey, but probably a collector's piece. We've got a big rug there for 3,000 odd. We've got a chess game for 3,000 odd again, a skateboard at 2,000. The popcorn basket, I wasn't really sure what you would use that for. I can't imagine buying that and spending $750 and putting greasy popcorn in there, but we'll see. The Louis Vuitton cup, again, that's quite popular. Last time I think that sold out, so they've made that again with this flower motif. We've got a speaker trunk for 12,000. Some shoes and boots. None of this is jumping out as my style, but what do you guys think? Comment below if any of it. You can pause at any time and have a quick look, but if anything jumps out at you, be curious to know what your thoughts are. The leather goods. So this collection seems to be inspired or drawn from rock climbing, or wall climbing anyway. So a lot of the collection has these pieces that are kind of LV motif-ified, where inspirations came from rock climbing kind of bits. So you can see we've got a mini soft trunk there with these colourful pieces on the side. We've got this hobo cruiser bag, a standing pouch, the pocket organiser with this yellow kind of piece clipped on the bottom right hand side. I wasn't particularly a fan of that. I just thought, especially something like a pocket organiser, I quite like it to be small and smooth in your pocket, and I think that would make it a bit more bulky. They're saying it's a climbing hoop that will be in the shape of a flower. It's interesting there. €510 though, so that's going to be about £490 I guess. £480 they might try and charge for a pocket organiser with something bolted onto the front of it. Same with the wallet. Again, something like the suitcase. Again, I was going to say something like the suitcase you could get away with it, but you want that flat to fit in the overhead luggage or a boot of a car. You don't want it kind of being uneven with the shape of all them all over it and taking up extra space, so that's not ideal. This Keepall 50B looked very much like Bottega Veneta to me, just that kind of material. It's kind of looked like a puffer jacket material, but just the colour, and I don't know, it just jumped out to me, something that brand would make. I've got many soft trunks again. This Louis Vuitton font that looks like it's been blurred out. I'm not sure the inspiration behind this, but it's interesting. It's on a few pieces and it makes your eyes look like, are you out of focus more than anything? You can see it, there's a hobo cruiser with it. We've got a soft trunk that's kind of wavy. We've also got another Louis Vuitton Keepall that looks like it's made of clear plastic with these little mini Louis Vuitton squares across it. We've got the Christopher the soft trunk again. We've got an LV sac plaque. We've also got a Louis Vuitton Keepall 25. So I was talking to a couple of you online, and the Keepall XS, I think it's about 21 or 22 centimetres. So the 25 should be a little bit bigger, maybe by about 4 centimetres. So that is a slightly, I think it might be a new product or a new kind of size. I haven't really seen 25 before, but don't get me wrong, they might have made that like 30 years ago and I wouldn't know. But if somebody does know if they've made that previously, I'd be curious. I've got another standing pouch there. You see this clear plastic, and it'd be ideal for the airport when you've got your toiletries in there and you have to show them what you've got, but I'm just not a fan of that. The paint can, however, I think it's quite an interesting piece. €2,100, so it's probably about £2,000. I'd imagine it'd be around right in the button. But I know £2,000 for a paint can sounds ridiculous. However, £2,000 for this very unusual bag, I think, would be quite an interesting piece. There's the yellow's non-orderable. I quite like the duck egg blue, which is also non-orderable as well. But various colours there: purple, the orange. I think they would look quite nice if you're a collector. I don't know how that would sit or the weight of it. I need to wait until hopefully see one in real life. If not, at least we'll get to see other videos online when they come out. We've got the LV flower bouquet bag, with shoulder strap to be added for £9,000. We've got a flower Keepall for £35,000, and then we've got a LV backpack multi-pocket that's non-orderable apparently. Again, we've got some other ready-to-wear pieces coming through. Some of this just looks quite interesting and nice. I like the reversible shearling Julie. But yeah, the ready-to-wear is not too terrible this time round. No big teddies attached to stuff. And we've got very colourful LV trainer too that are non-orderable. And then we've got all the rich LA trainers in bright colours. But yeah, I quite like that last image I'm going to throw up with the model wearing kind of the diamond purples and orange. It's quite nice. I'm not a huge fan of the big baggy trousers. But I just want to say thanks very much for watching my video on the Louis Vuitton Fall Winter Men's 2022 collection. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to Tom's Talks below. Check me out on Facebook at Tom's Talks and Instagram. I'm probably most active there at Block Scott. I'll leave that here. And comment below your favourite piece from this collection. As always, stay safe and I'll see you next video. Ciao.